It's a continuation of program number 14,368. And your friend Stephanie is here with you, bringing you cheer and good wishes. And Stephanie, would you go to that list of articles on the website called Veg News, VEG, V Victory EG News?
Yes.
And Stephanie, do you see the one for September 3rd?
I am looking.
On my paper.
Yes, it says Athletes, September 3rd.
Yes, now these athletes are very big on drinking milk. But milk has a lot of byproducts that's not good for your body. And so the smart athletes now are drinking oat milk, folks. Because it doesn't give you that cholesterol and that fat. What is the one above that, dear Stephanie?
Let's see.
This is Veg News.
Let's see. It says there is
helping others you enjoy.
pot pies.
Yes, Veg News gives beautiful recipes, everybody, for 9 delicious pot pies. Thank you, hon.
You're very welcome.
What's before that one?
High nutrition in beans.
Oh, yes. Yes, beans have more protein than meat any day. Beans. Great Northern beans. Black-eyed beans. Red kidney beans. White kidney beans. Higher in protein than any meat. And very, very tasty and filling. Got another one for us?
The last one was just northern beans, chickpeas.
Oh, yes, chickpeas.
That's it.
And you have another Veg News for us.
Yeah, the other one was... Oh, nope, that's from yesterday.
What's the date on it, dear?
Oat, coconut, or soy. Yesterday was September 4th.
And what was it about soy?
Oat, coconut, or soy. Nutritionists weigh in on the healthiest dairy-free milk.
Oh, the dairy-free milk. And what are your 3 choices? Soy?
Oat or coconut.
Do they say which one is the best? Or is it all good, I wonder?
It depends on what you're looking for. Oat milk is heart healthy and nutrient rich, while coconut milk is low carb, energy boosting, and soy milk is high protein classic.
I see what you say, depending on what you're looking for, sure.
Yes.
Do you know, folks, when you go to the supermarket now, more space is taken up by vegetarian milk than by animal milk? Did you know that, Stephanie?
I didn't. That's wonderful.
Yes, oh yes, and no question the great strides we're making to make the world healthier and to stop this cruelty to animals and to save the environment, the resources, the climate warming and What's the next date?
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it?
Yep.
Would you run around to the camera on the tripod and tell us how many minutes we've gone?
Sure.
Helping others you'll enjoy, satisfaction guaranteed. We got rid of the ego.
5 minutes?
Satisfaction. How many?
5.
Oh, thanks. Satisfaction guaranteed. Now, we want you to have it. Peace that passes understanding. Helping others you'll enjoy. Satisfaction guaranteed. Folks, did you know that aging is a matter of the mind? If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. And the couple who got married so late in life that Medicare picked up 80% of the honeymoon. And the couple who got married, did you hear this one, Stephanie?
Mm-hmm.
The couple got married so young in life
Yeah.
that half of their wedding presents were manufactured by Mattel. Okay, this is a chat with Glendora, and this is the edition Soul to Soul. Today's date is September 5th, isn't it,
Yes,
Stephanie?
it is.
2024, Thursday. And stay with us for more veganism. Remember Dr. Williams, foremost heart cardiologist in the USA, says heart attacks are voluntary. They're voluntary. They're not optional. They're voluntary. Well, they are optional. I mean, they are voluntary. You choose them. You choose to get them. Adios.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to a chat with Glendora on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and on 78 public access TV stations from Boston to San Diego. Thank you. This is our friend Stephanie,
Hello.
who helps us do so many things and who's so cheerful and positive, and she really perks you up. Program number 14,369 on the 5th of September, a Thursday in the year 2024. Stephanie, August was such a nice month, wasn't it?
Yes,
31
it was.
days of joy. Wasn't August nice, folks? The purpose of our program is to remind you and us and all the people we know and love that when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. Now, Stephanie and I are going to go to the morgue, to the archives, and we're going to find you some jokes, some things to make you laugh. Steffi, would you put us on pause?
Yes. Come on now.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Stephanie, cue us into a joke, please.
Yeah, woman jury?
What did you say, honey?
Woman jury?
A woman in the jury?
Yes.
Well, yes. And the woman says, well, I'm not going to serve on this jury. I do not believe in capital punishment. I'm not going to serve in this jury. I do not believe in capital punishment. And the lawyer said, well, ma'am, this case is about a man whose wife gave him $10,000 to go buy a used car, and he lost it in Atlantic City. And the woman said, I'll serve. I could be wrong about capital punishment.
That's funny.
Got any others?
Yeah. How about ESP?
ESP?
Mm-hmm.
The auditor said to the secretary, I'm going through your books here. I see ESP on page 2. I see ESP on page 31. On over here on page 65, ESP. What does that mean, ESP, in your bookkeeping? She says it means error someplace.
Oh. All right, how about IOU?
A man said to his friend, you remember in the good old days it was IOU? Today it's I owe everybody.
Oh, that's a good one. Ghost?
Oh, what did one ghost say to the other? What? What did one ghost say to the other? Frankly, I don't believe in people.
Longer you wait?
Yes, a woman is making out an application for the job, and it says date of birth, and she doesn't want the man to know how old she is. And she hesitates and hesitates, and the man finally says, ma'am, the longer you wait, the worse it gets.
Oh, that's a good one. How about bananas long?
One little boy said to his friend, they're not going to grow bananas any longer. And his little friend says, they are. And the little boy says, no, they're long enough.
Oh, that's a good one. Lawyer, danger of?
What was that, Steph?
How long with company?
Young man, this chief executive officer was going over his domain all over the company, and he's really down to like the lowest level. And he said, young man, how long have you been with this company? 2 years, sir. Young man, how much money do you make a week? $200, sir. Well, young man, I've been observing you, and I'm going to promote you at the first of the year. I'm going to promote you to $100,000 a year as assistant to the financial officer. And the young man says, gee, thank you, Dad.
Oh, that's funny. All right. How about anybody dead?
The teacher said, why weren't you in school yesterday? And the little boy says, well, my mother took me to the cemetery. And the teacher said, oh, I'm sorry, somebody dead? He says, yeah, they all were.
Bachelor, $1,500, no dependents.
Oh, I like this one, Steph. 2 secretaries at the IRS. And the secretary says, oh, look, here's another one. No dependents, $100,000 a year. Bachelor. And the other secretary says, get his number.
Not much to see.
There's not much to see in a small town, but what you hear makes up for it. Okay, what's next, Steph?
All right. The next one is do work of 3 men.
What was that, dear?
Do the work of 3 men.
Oh, yeah. The man came running home from work and he says, honey, I'm going to lose my job. The company's found something that will do the work of 3 men. And she said, 1 woman.
Oh, that's a good one too. That was the last one.
That was the last one?
Yes.
Nothing on the other side of the page, huh?
That was the other side of the page.
Nothing on the first side of the page?
No.
Well, listen, that was fun, Steph. You're so responsive. It's It's fun to tell you jokes.
Yeah, I love your jokes.
All right, honey. Let's go to pause and see if there's anything else that we should announce to the people.
All right.
Hey, folks, do you know that you can do anything through love, which strengthens you? That was Melodog. Hi, Melodog.
She says hello.
Yeah, Melodog is a husky dog, and she likes her dog biscuits. Do you know that you can do anything through love which strengthens you? If you have a situation that is ugly and it annoys you and it upsets you and it keeps you from being happy, do you know how you overcome that situation? Not by complaining, not by being mean, not by being nasty. You overcome it by loving the person and doing things for the person. It works every single time. Seek ye first, loving others, and all else will follow. Now, that's your Bible passage. Where's that from, Glendora? I think it's from Philippians 4:13. What is your hymn? Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Just a closer walk with thee. Grant it, Jesus, if you please. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Our vocabulary lesson for today, September 5th, 2024, is adversary. An adversary is somebody set against you with the aim to overtake you. It's sort of a nasty word. All right, let them overtake me. Let them do better. Let them win. It's okay with me. Let them win. And now veganism, those dear sweet animals, they come into a world of cruelty and dirt and filth and kicking and malodorous cubicles and bad food and food that's not good for them and not good for people to eat them. That is all happening. But it is stopping, and it is stopping rapidly. Plant-based is really marching in. And as I told you, Dr. Williams, foremost cardiologist in the United States, says, heart attacks are voluntary. You choose to have one by what you eat. That's our lesson on veganism today. Now we're going to pause and tell you what the happy happenings are.
All right. From yesterday?
What, dear?
The happy happenings?
Oh, no, I was going to do it on Soul to Soul.
Right.
And the happy happenings are, well, let me pause and make a list. Is our camera off?
Let me go turn it off.
Okay. Come now, all happiness, helping the world. Steph?
Yes?
Would you read us the happy happenings of yesterday, September 4th?
Yes, I can.
I know one of them is that April Lynn has the Mini Cooper that she wants, and he thinks it's so much fun to have his stick shift. And I, remembering back in the 1950s how happy we were to get rid of the stick shift and have automatic transmission. Isn't the world interesting?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now Steph is going to read you the happy happenings for yesterday.
All right. Electronic knee brace. Travel new employee, efficient and fast, Amy. One in good health. Your documentary has 68 views. DWI on Nolo.com. Emails. Telephone in calls. Contacts on vacation. No voicemail for landline phone. Think folder 1. No in-mail. Letters sent out. Called 10 Consumer Direct PAs back to school. Glendora contributed another $200 to help the kiddies that Madeline is helping. Read Nolo and your right to remain silent. Veg News states that oat milk is better for athletes to help keep in shape. Bobby Lee has watched Glendora on public access when she was in high school 20 years ago. She and her friends were a 2-person fan club. Kitty Quarters keeps up with rescues in Torrington, Connecticut. Glendora and Amy telephone 20 people on the Consumer Direct List job posting. No takers so far. Traveler swings the happy house into shape. Susan Roberts buys Glendora a new broom just in time for Halloween. Patricia buys Glennie another 10 native tomatoes for sandwiches. Number 11 and onward. Veg News happily lists recipes for 9 different vegan pot pies, along with high nutrition found in beans. My friend entrusted her very expensive household articles with a woman who went and stole them all, thousands of dollars. If you have any legal problems, go to Nolo.com and learn how you can handle them without a lawyer.
Jeepers, all those in one day?
Yeah.
Days are filled with happy happenings. Stephanie?
Yes?
Can we tell the people about Consumer Direct? There is a proposal. Consumer Direct is the company that Stephanie works for, and they are hired by the insurance company that Medicaid pays for Glennie, and Medicaid also pays for the trust, where they pay all of Glendora's bills, $1,300 a month, and all of the doctor's bills for the rest of her life, all the medical bills. Now, Consumer Direct is the employment agency, and Stephanie is one of their patrons, and she helps me 11 hours a week, and Consumer Direct pays for that, and Consumer Direct pays for Amy 30 hours a week, and Amy makes about $18 an hour. There's a movement afoot to eliminate Consumer Direct and replace it with an out-of-state agency, for one agency for the whole state of New York, instead of having our own local capital district, Consumer Direct. Would you please contact your state representative and your state senator and tell them that you don't want Consumer Direct touched in any way? Would you please do that, folks? Okay. What's next, dear Steph?
We did the happy happenings.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do you want to do?
Stephanie found pail, a bucket, with oil in it in our garage, in our fancy garage. And I asked her to put it on the concrete platform, spread it out on the concrete platform. And then what did you tell me, Stephanie?
The oil will go into the groundwater if you do that.
So I don't know what to do with that. We mustn't work against the environment. So I wrote a letter to our mayor, the mayor of Nassau Village, and said, how do we eliminate this oil? What are we supposed to do? And we mailed the letter yesterday, and guess what? The mayor lives 2 houses from us. Amy wanted to mail it. She didn't want to take it up in person. And then the other letter was to Wikipedia, and I was asking the president of Wikipedia if she could get in touch with the person, the editor who wrote the article in Wikipedia on Glendora Buell, Glendora Folsom. If she could get in touch with that editor and add the fact that the Alliance for Community Media gave us a plaque for being the longest running public access show in the world. And so I was asking the editor, or I was asking the president of Wikipedia if she could ask the editor to add that. Okay. Anything else, hon?
Nope, I don't have anything else over here.
All righty. Can you pause, please?
Yes, I can.
Caring and sharing. Happy, all glorious.